With all eyes on an imminent cabinet reshuffle and expansion by Prime Minister Narendra Modi, one of the names that is being most closely followed is that of Goa Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar, whom it is widely expected is going to be in the Union Cabinet, perhaps as the next Defence Minister. Joining us now from Goa is Mr. Parrikar himself. Mr. Parrikar, I know you won't say much till the official announcement, but how do you feel about your move to Delhi?
To leave Goa is painful, if at all that comes through.
Leaving Goa is painful. Why do you say that?
This place is a attachment to me. So I was, in fact, it's if I have to leave, it will be with heavy heart.
Mr. Parrikar, you met with the Prime Minister. Did you not discuss what role you might play in the Union Cabinet? You met with him in Delhi?
No. We didn't discuss this issue. But today morning I got a call from party president.
Yes.
And he indicated to me that I should be ready to accept if any role is assigned.
And Mr. Parrikar, I think that's as much of an indication as you need. It's now certain that you will be in the cabinet. Your name is doing the rounds for Defence Minister. Is that an area that would be close to your heart, or would you be worried about not having prior experience in it if it is indeed defence?
No, basically two issues are there. That prerogative of inviting me and giving a particular portfolio is with Prime Minister, and I don't want to express any opinion on that. But with administrative experience, nothing is difficult for me.
Mr. Parrikar, I remember interviewing you after the Lok Sabha elections, and at that time you did not want to move to Delhi. You were very happy in state politics. So when you say you're leaving Goa with a heavy heart, are you also worried about leaving your state politics behind and entering a very different phase of your political career?
See, basically, if you really see it that way, I am not a politician in a strict way you call it. I believe that is something which I have to pay to my country, my place of birth. So, leaving behind politics or not, I will be always in touch with Goa, even if I have to leave. First of all, it's not, so far nothing official has come, so I can't say that it is for certain, but if at all it comes, it's definitely going to be a new field for me, but Goa will still remain close to me.
But Mr. Parrikar, you say it's not official, but the party president has already called you and indicated to you that you're moving to Delhi, so how much more of an indication do you need?
Ultimately, the test of pudding in having it, eating it. So actual official indication has not come yet. So until it comes, and it is a prerogative, as I said, it's prerogative of Prime Minister, so I can't pre-assume it.
Have you shared with your MLAs, because the question of who will be the new leader will have to be decided, who will replace you, has that decision been taken?
That is being discussed.
That is being discussed. Mr. Parrikar, is there a decision?
Yes.
Is there a decision on who will replace you?
Not yet. Maybe by tomorrow, or maybe by day after tomorrow.
We believe it will be your current Health Minister, Lakshmikant Parsekar. Can you confirm that?
I think the consultation is not over. Therefore, it will be too premature to take any name, because some of the MLAs are still to be consulted, some of the party functionaries are still to be. I came in the afternoon, and the process is on.
And Mr. Parekar, do you have any apprehensions of moving to the national stage? Because you've been a state leader, state politics is very different from national politics. So do you have any worries or concerns?
Not much. I have faced challenges in my life. In fact, I became chief minister totally afresh. That means I had no experience of any ministry or anything. And I tackled it probably within a couple of weeks. So I don't see any apprehension.
And one last question, Mr. Parekar, you're seen to have the approval of the RSS, but there are many questions asked about what role the RSS should play in the BJP government's policy and administration. So how do you respond to that as somebody who enjoys a close rapport with the RSS?
I have approval of many. I must have received more than 1,000 SMS with about 80% of them endorsing. So that's only an opinion. It's up to the Prime Minister to decide whom to induce and whom to give what portfolio.
And how do you see the role of the RSS, Mr. Parekar, in the government policy and day-to-day administration?
I have never seen them interfering or trying to interfere in any of the government decisions. I have never seen that when I have been Chief Minister in Goa, and I don't see it is any different at national level. Policy-wise, ideology-wise, we may have a lot of common things, but they don't indulge in politics.
And just on a lighter note, Mr. Parekar, you said you're leaving Goa with a heavy heart. The weather is certainly much better in Goa than it is in Delhi. So are you bracing yourself for the Delhi winter?
Weather in Goa is pleasant. Delhi is always very dry and hot, humid. Not humid, dry and hot. So I think there will be some definite problems which I might face. But the most important problem which I might face is fish.
You're going to miss fish?
Goan fish, definitely.
Well, I'm sure you'll keep going back to Goa for Goan fish and the Goan weather.
That is assuming I come there. Huh?
Yes. Well, Manohar Parekar, like I said, you can't leave Goa too far behind. Thank you so much. Delhi awaits your arrival in the Union Cabinet. Thank you so much, Mr. Parekar, for talking to us.